Hello there. Welcome to my room narration video. As you can see, this video is going to be about me simply putting up posters and postcards on my walls to fill them up, make them look more interesting, more appealing to the eye. These are going to be the 5 main posters, and I have specific little corner for each one of them. This video is just going to be me narrating the act of placing these on walls, and half of it is going to be that, the other half is just going to be talking nonsense. So right, this first poster is called it's called Computer Dance by Olivia Cardiero. I just thought it's a bit quirky and cute, and I actually have a perfect spot for it, so I decided to go along with that, with buying it. All these posters were actually on a discount. That's one of the main reasons why I bought them. I think I got these 2 main ones for like £5, and then the rest, and that's the most expensive thing I got. The rest is quite cheaper. The other 2 main posters were actually £1. But yeah, this one is called, it doesn't actually have a name, it's just 2 women in hiding. I don't know why, but I just like the composition of that picture. Who knows? These posters came with these whiteboards that I did save up because it seemed like good material to have. Oh yeah, these 2 posters I decided not to actually have in my bedroom. I gave it to my mum to decide where to put in the living room. Needed some convincing for that to happen. But yeah, I got those 2 for just £1. Why not buy them? And yeah, as you can see, I decided to put the computer dance right above my calendar, which I don't actually use anymore. It's my 2024 calendar. But because of the layout, it seemed quite spot on, if you ask me. Sorry about the zooms. I forgot that I put my camera on autofocus, so it will be glitching back and forth. Here's a more close-up look at this computer dance. And apparently, it's some fun fact that computer dance is one of the first computer choreographed dances. Like, yeah, computer made those and someone started dancing. Like, what? For the 2 women hiding, I put it hidden away, kind of, in all my rubble. Jeez, what? I thought I had more time to just chit chat and talk about art, but it seems like I need to rush in explaining everything. There's 2 women dancing. I don't know, I like the circle and the fact that they're covering their faces. What more is there to say? It looks kind of cool. For the small piece, the last poster, I decided to put it right above my computer. Change up my sheet, which was used for that sheet was used for as a checklist of getting things done for my little business, but I've done most of those things already, so I'm changing it up for this radical software. Kind of looks cool. It was like, what, £2-3? Why the fuck not? That's literally how these decisions come about. It's just, why the fuck not? The wall above my computer is looking more filled, more fulfilled, more design orientated. I like it. It's cool. And this one had, I don't know, some random geometry with little guys in between. I kind of liked it because, I don't know, it shows the expanse of mind, and it's computerized. I don't know. We're entering a confusing stage to do with software. It seems like a radical stage in our lives. So it seemed appealing and exact. Now, welcome to part 2, where I'll be putting up my design posts and posters and postcards onto my wardrobe doors. That's the selection. I got quite a few, so they were just laying there. I knew I wanted to stick them up somewhere, so kept a hold. But yeah, I feel like something cool can come out of it. Look at the range, look at the colors, and look at the furniture design. Who knows, maybe some of this will inspire me in design wise, interior wise, in terms of furniture and shit like that. Kinda looks cool. Will look cooler if I manage to layer it and combine specific cards with each other in a perfect sense. Yeah, that's also an interesting part of just understanding for yourself how you want to put these together, combining the design that's shown on there and the placements and the color that is within these. And generally speaking, I don't really have a plan. I just choose one to start with, and then you'll be seeing me play around with it, understanding where I want to put it. Luckily, I found my door shape to be quite precise in where I can put these. So it worked pretty well. What can I say? Alright, this is the point where I can blabber and chit chat about random nonsense, because this whole video is 17 minutes long. We got about a bit less than 10 minutes left, so I can't really, do you want me to discuss the postcards themselves? I'll tell them where I got them from. That's the one. I got them from, sorry, I was just looking at what I was putting in the video and back of my door, and a bit confused because that's not what's there. So clearly I was changing my mind as we're going. I got these postcards from a design exhibition that I went to, and it was Clerkenwell. It was one of my first interior design exhibitions, and just seeing all the companies and what products they create. It was a cool environment. I tried to network there, but I didn't really go as planned, because for some reason there were more just corporate people rather than actual designers there showcasing this stuff. It was a bit weird, can't lie, but I definitely got my visual stimulation from it all. See, like, each decision like that, of what goes above, what goes below, like, it all matters. I take that into consideration. That's how you know you're a designer. You take every little detail in your thought and approach. I think that's what it takes to be a good designer. Understanding the intricacies of the matter, of the texture that is shown, of the color, of the shapes, and just the layout of it all. Once again, I do apologize for the blurriness. That was not my intention, but what can do? Clearly I made the wrong decision when I was starting to record, and now I just have to roll with it. Now you're just sitting through this, watching me stick these on, and for some reason listening to me talk about it. At the end of the day, I am doing this for my benefit. Literally. I forgot that one. it actually took me a while to understand which side I preferred of that card. But I went with the white border because I thought it worked well with just the squares of the one below and the whiteness of the one next to it. What was I saying? I was saying that yes, I am indeed doing this for my own benefit, of just improving the act of narration, improving the process of thought to speech, improv as well. Like, I'm doing this as I go. The first time I'm watching it, after I layered each clip as I preferred it. This is all just a step towards a greater performance, if you will. For my business, I have been making social media content and will be making it in the future. And I understood that simply the fact that I started making videos on YouTube has helped me be more confident in the creation of the social media content for my business. And initially that wasn't even my aim. Like, I didn't know I was going to be doing that. I just started recording for the sake of it, because like, boom, I got a camera, boom, let's just go with it. The little business cards fit in perfectly in that position. I love it. And let's progress further to the next door. I kind of forgot what I was even talking about at this point. But yeah, this side of the door contains a bit more color. Let's go. And I had to actually think through about how I wanted to layer these postcards, because it goes from blue to greenish, earthy tones, and then up to red. I think I did a decent job at choosing which would go with which. You tell me if that's the case. I think it works well with what I had. Oh yeah, I did brew a tea. Talking about tea, I did put tea to brew whilst I recorded, and it's already been like over 10 minutes, so I think it's ready. Can you hear it? Some tea content for you. Oh, smells nice. Sometimes I like to proper use up my tea. Even if I brewed it for 2 cups already, like I'll add more to the already brewed batch and keep going, So I proper juice the shit out of my content. That's the thing with music as well. I have realized that I'm not the person that generally listens to songs that they like on repeat. I make sure to juice it. I make sure it lasts, and every listen I have has, that same type of juiciness in it, if you get what I mean. Instead of just constantly having on repeat and a week later I'm already tired of it. Nah, bitch. I'll be listening to it months and months ahead. I ain't getting tired of it. The only way I sometimes juice some songs is by choosing to have them as my alarm song. That is something I do. If it's a calm, nice song that I see myself enjoying to wake up to, I will put it on. That's my little life hack for you. If you want to wake up in a good mood, put some good tunes on there. Calm, good tunes. That matters a lot. I'm a firm believer in calm alarm songs. Tea is teaing. Tea is teaing. But yeah, this is the last door that I have that I could add stuff to. The other door has pictures that I printed out, and the other door has my clothes hanging on it, so I won't really be putting shit on it. My main door is kind of free of stuff. That's definitely an option to consider for the future development of the interior of my room. Damn, it's been 15 minutes and I feel like I talked about fuck all. Like, don't expect much from these narrations. This is just me blabbering, really. This is just me embracing the act of improv and just being able to talk. There's never enough practice for that. There's always room for improvement. So who knows, maybe if I'm doing this like improvised narrations for like a few months, like who knows how well that would help me improve my vocabulary skills, conversational skills, of being able to come up with shit, and even improve on my humor aspect, you know? Okay, as you can see, as I'm showing you, the door is done. And that's a cool ass transition if you ask me. One final bit which is missing is to add the last little business card in. And this one is one of my favorites because it has a lot of just geometry and texture within it. Looks cool. It looks cool. I ended up adding it a bit higher up, but yeah, okay, I do show it. Good. There it is. Fits perfectly. And one last show to the end. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you thought, good and bad. Have a good day. Bye bye.